Ladies and gentlemen, this fourth fight of the evening is in the bantamweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner, with 1 win and 0 losses, fighting out of 10th Planet, Riverside, California, Raul Sandoval. And his opponent in the red corner with 2 wins and 1 loss, fighting out of Extreme Couture right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Jesse Romero. Our referee in charge of the action, Jason Trevino.
Touch gloves, go back to your corners.
In the Mardi Gras Ballroom here at the Orleans in Las Vegas, Dave Fair, John Morgan, Chris Matthews with you tonight. Calling the fights, the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championship. These are the future stars of MMA. We're looking at Jesse Romero in the red corner. He is wearing the gray trunks, taking on Raul Sandoval, who's wearing the black trunks. Oh boy, coming out hard. Big takedown from Sandoval.
Great action
nice
early.
Job shoving it off. Yeah, exactly what we expected too. Big inside leg kick there from Sandoval.
Defended that shot well. A really good shot, but excellent defense by Sandoval. So locking in the choke there, the anaconda variant there from the front. Tough to see. Looks like both arms are in. Looked like he was trying to squeeze on that thing from the front headlock position.
Now Romero, who in his last fight won in just 29 seconds, I'm sure is feeling pretty confident with his ground skills. Not afraid to try to take this one to the ground, and he ends up in the guard of Sandoval.
Yeah, amazing. He dropped down for that little trip, and I thought he made a big mistake and was going to give up top position, but showed excellent hips to roll through. Now he's going to take the top.
About halfway through this first round, legs creeping up there of Sandoval. Romero recognizes it, stands up, punishing.
Side control here. Jesse Romero holding on to the head there, but there's not going to be any type of submission available. It's just more of a defensive posture. Knee on the belly.
Romero very aggressive here in round number 1. Gets the full mount, and now he is punishing Sandoval. Will he be able to finish this one in the first round as well? Jesse Romero making a statement either way. Continuing to land shots. Trevino watching very closely, our referee tonight. Sandoval still taking shots.
Sandoval trying to slip out the back.
Jason Trevino warning him. And Sandoval does it. He escapes.
And look at this change in momentum here at the end.
Jason Trevino warning him. You can't hit to the back of the head. That's the end of round number 1.
Excellent action in the opening round here. Back and forth throughout the entire round.
I broke a sweat just watching that.
Great stuff.
First round.
Yeah, I thought Raul Sandoval had some really nice striking early. Looked very, very crisp in the beginning. But here it was in the end visit with Jesse Romero getting to the dominant position. He had the side control, then stepped over into full mount. And to me, that's what gets him the round. He was in a dominant position for longer. These punches were short. You see Raul Sandoval doing a very good job of rolling, avoiding taking too much damage. Romero, kind of really short army punches there. Not a whole lot of damage done, but still getting points in the judge's eyes. And I think that's enough for him to take round 1.
And nice composure there from the young Jesse Romero at just 22 years old. He understood that he wasn't going to be able to finish the fight from that angle, but still was landing those little rabbit punches, like you said, scoring those points. Ultimately, he ended up losing the round, but nonetheless, I think you're right, John. Jesse Romero should get round 1. Round number 2. Great action in the first. See the same in the second.
Thought Sandoval had a little bit of an advantage on the feet in those first few seconds of the first round. See what happens here. Romero had a nice punch up the middle and then shot in.
Gets the takedown again, putting those wrestling skills to use.
You can see him picking the ankle there so that Raul Sandoval can't regain guard.
Looking for that mount again.
Yeah, stepped over into a very, very low mount around the legs. Now he's in half mount. Raul Sandoval's in a tough spot. Jason Trevino does a good job by resetting him. Sandoval's head was on the ropes. It's going to be real difficult for him to work from there. Raul Sandoval underneath, got one butterfly hook in there. Interesting to see what he wants to do from this position, because Jesse Romero's just grinding away from the top right now.
Jesse Romero trains the likes of Tyson Griffin, Ray Maynard, Ryan Couture over there at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas. And you see some of those same attributes coming out in this young fighter. Just a grinder, you know, a wrestler, laying on top, keeping that weight down, and then punishing you at any opportunity like this one.
Yeah, it looked like Raul Sandoval was trying to get some control from the bottom and set up a sweep, but Jesse Romero doing a good job of feeling it, backing away, and resetting, keeping the pressure on, just grinding away from top position.
Very Gray Maynard-esque here. He's pushing his opponent up into the corner, landing punches when he can, being heavy, wearing down your opponent.
Looks like Raul Sandoval's trying to roll for maybe some type of Kimura grip on that right-hand side, but, you know, he's underneath the ropes. He's in a bad position. I don't think there's going to be much there for him to get. It'd be tough. Even if he could get that left arm out, it would be very difficult for him to gain any leverage whatsoever.
Less than 10 seconds left here in this second round. Jesse Romero looks like he's going to finish it on top. He's headbutting his opponent to the body. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Nah, you know, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Might as well throw a couple headbutts in there, right?
Jason Trevino, the referee's coming over telling him, I don't believe you can headbutt to the body, sir.
We're still using those unified rules of mixed martial arts, are we? All right, all right, all right. Early on, you can see a nice straight left there for Jesse Romero, and then just shot in. Nice sprawl early from Raul Sandoval, but Romero just unrelenting, got the side control, and just maintained the dominant position from there. Raul Sandoval worked in a butterfly guard, worked in a half guard, tried to set up a sweep, but just never could. Jesse Romero grinding away from the top, showing that Extreme Couture wrestling pedigree.
You have this 2-0, Chris?
Yeah, doesn't it look like Sandoval is kind of searching for something? What can I do against this guy?
It seems like he's constantly on defense because Romero's throwing the kitchen sink at him every time they get close. He's having to sprawl, not able to mount much offense, and the next thing you know, Romero's on top, grinding away. He's having to constantly try to avoid the mount. Be curious to see if Sandoval's able to mount a little bit of offense here in round number 3.
Yeah.
He goes to the center of the ring right away.
Yeah, I thought Sandoval, again, had some crisp punches early in round 1, but now he's got to be extremely conscientious of that takedown. So, you know, how much is he going to be willing to unload? Right away.
Romero, he knows exactly what he's doing. I don't even think that he's worried about his opponent knowing what he's doing. He throws one punch, shoots in, gets the takedown, and both rounds here, in the last 2 rounds, he's landed that shot as he was going in for the takedown.
Yeah, that'll work. And Raul Sandoval, obviously a 10th Planet Riverside fighter, he's going to be confident on his back. But Jesse Romero is showing a good understanding of positioning. And when he feels threatened at all, he moves. And look at it as he advances to side control.
These are short rounds. These are amateurs. So 2 minutes is all the time these guys have to work in each round. And we are just over the minute mark here in the third and final round. Jesse Romero again in an advantageous position. Side control here on Sandoval.
And reset him in the center. Now, this could be a little bit advantageous for Sandoval if his jiu-jitsu is where we think it should be coming out of 10th Planet Riverside. Being in the center of the ring is going to give him more room to work, and you can see right away he rolls and does get to a better position.
Now Sandoval finally in a spot where he can throw a little bit of offense.
Yeah, he was really tied up along the ropes in rounds 1 and 2. He got to the center and reversed it, but then he gave up the position right away. He found himself in a nice spot. It looked like he was thinking about maybe a Kimura, something from the side.
30 seconds left in this third and final round. Romero's rolling.
Interesting position here. Does he leave the head behind? He doesn't. Jesse Romero pulls the head out. Thought there may have been an opportunity for Sandoval to get some kind of choke from the bottom, but not to be.
Just 15 seconds left. Been a great fight so far, but Jesse Romero finishing this one exactly how he wants. Throwing strikes from the top.
Yeah, I'd like to see him posture in these final seconds. Just put a stamp on it in the judge's eyes. Throws a couple short shots to the body, but, you know, other than that one brief moment that Raul Sandoval swept, I think that was all Jesse Romero, and he should take this thing by unanimous decision. 3 rounds to none.
His hand up in the air, as does Sandoval. Very exciting fight in the Tuff-N-Uff bantamweight division. We're getting official decisions from the judges in just a moment, but I am so impressed with Jesse Romero. Like you said, in his last fight, just 29 seconds we saw him put his opponent away with a rear naked choke. He actually put his opponent to sleep because he refused to tap. This one we see go the distance, and at no point did Jesse Romero give up on his game plan. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He stuck with it. Looked great. Very nice performance from Jesse Romero. Looking at some of the action here from the third round. Jesse Romero on top of the gray trunks, just raining down punishment. This was the story of the fight. Very nice job by Jesse Romero. Let's take it up to our ring announcer for the official decision from the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, your winner by unanimous decision, the red corner, Jesse Romero!
Jesse Romero, certainly a future star of MMA. This is the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championship in Las Vegas, and we're coming back for more.
Every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. on Vegas TV, Tuff-N-Uff brings you the future stars of MMA. Watch as the country's top amateur fighters from the best gyms prove if they're tough enough. Every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. on Vegas TV.